This is an introduction to the toll station system for building layout. We will continue with a more detailed description in level 4. First thing we're going to do this morning is set up the prism, a target for the toll station. Loosen the clamps on the legs. Bring the plate of the tripod up to about chin high, so it's the right height for setup. Snug the clamps on the legs and spread them over the point we're going to set up over. Now we want the plate fairly level, so it makes everything setting up a little easier. We'll grab the prism, attach it to the tripod. We'll look through the optical plummet here to see if we're over top of the point. We will adjust the legs until we're over top of the point. You then step the legs into the ground. On the tribrac here we have a bullseye bubble. This is used for leveling. We will use the legs to get the bullseye bubble close. And then we can use the leveling screws on the tribrac to bring it right on. We'll check the optical plummet to make sure we're over top of the point again. If we're off a little bit, we can loosen it, slide the tribrac over a little bit, and snug it up again, and check for level. At that point there, we want to aim it towards the toll station. Okay, now we're going to go through the process of setting up the toll station. Once again, we'll unclamp the legs. Raise the plate up to approximately chin high so the instrument will be the proper height. Now you want to spread the legs when you're setting up the toll station approximately 3 feet apart and equidistance apart so the plate's nice and level to start off with, and we want to place it approximately over top of the point we're going to be setting up on. We want to get the instrument out of the case. There's a handle on all toll station instruments. You want to make sure you keep a handle on the handle until it's attached to the tripod. And now we're ready for setup. This is a Leica toll station. It uses a friction drive setup, so it spins freely all the time. Some toll stations have locks on them, so you may want to unlock it before you go through the setup process so it can spin. We have to turn this on first. It's like a computer. It goes through a little boot up process. And this particular model has a laser plummet. Some instruments have an optical plummet, some have laser plummets. This one's laser, so we'll turn the laser on. So now we have a laser pointer pointing down at the ground to show us where we're going to be setting up over. So now we want to adjust the legs until our laser pointer is over top of our point. We want to step the legs into the ground. And then once again we'll use the legs to adjust the bullseye bubble on the tribrac. This one we have to lower this one. And once the bullseye bubble is close, we'll use the tangent screws on the tribrac to do the fine leveling. Now, if we want the bubble to go to the left, we have to turn towards each other. If we want the bubble to go to the right, we have to turn away from each other. And then we'll use the third bubble to level it the other way. Once it's level, we can check over top of our point. If we have to adjust it a little bit, we can loosen it, slide the tri-brac over, snug it in, and check level. Once level is good, we can pick OK, and we're ready to go. Next thing we want to do is aim our telescope at our backsight point. We have a crosshair focus ring and an objective lens focus ring. We want to set the crosshair focus ring so it's nice and sharp so we can see the crosshairs, and then we want to adjust it so we can see our target. We can use the gun sights on the top of the telescope to get close. Then we'll use our slow motion screw to bring it right onto the middle of our prism. At this point, we're set up, we're aimed at our prism. We can set our circle to 0. And we're ready to measure angles and measure distances.